here it comes. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Right through there for a strike. Ball one there. One out, bases empty. Liner snagged it first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Two outs, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer.
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back in Seattle, and on the hill here today, Kevin Gausman.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Right-hander kick steals. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Victor Robles. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's just foul. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. This one popped up on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Cal Raleigh stands in now and watches strike one. The pitch. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Two outs. And ball one.
That's a ball.
It's a good take.
One ball, two strikes.
That one misses. And the count is 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with two strikes here. I love it.
And another ball. Two outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. We played an inning. No score. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the pitch. On the ground to third. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Varsho stands at second with no outs. Wouldn't chase that time. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about it. That's a good thing.
On the ground, and it's through for a hit. Around third, the throw in, but it's offline.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So up next, Addison Barger. Swings through that high fastball. Castillo, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. The 0-1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. A Rosarena going back. And that one is going to go. And they add on. It's 3-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Spencer Horwitz. Now one miss.
That's the ball.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Right through there for a strike. Into left center for a base hit.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at first, Leo Jimenez. Next up for the Blue Jays. Strike 1.
0-1.
Kicks and deals. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out in the second.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the left fielder. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a pitch.
Ball.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Back to the top of the lineup. George Springer digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Pitch
That's
misses inside, and that is ball one.
1-0.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Two outs. Pitch misses. Full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out looking. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the inning. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Gausman back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic.
2-1.
And that one upstairs. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Here comes a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on the way. Bounced out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Luke Raley, the next to hit. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Barker pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Randy.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 3-0. On to the 3rd inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. On the ground, right side.
No,
and foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
1 down, base is empty. That one fouled off. And the righty deals.
Ball.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Righty to the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Varsho batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Now a chance for Alejandro Kirk. That one misses. 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Into center. Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Toronto extends the lead on the solo shot. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's the veteran DH, Justin Turner. Gausman back to work. And a foul ball. Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. He's someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep. For Justin Turner, that is beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. That's what he is trying to do. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So man aboard. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Fastball for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Varsho puts it away.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Josh Rojas.
Here's Josh Rojas. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Man at first, one away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So the lineup flips over. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. On the ground left side, 6-4. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
Well, they had the chance of turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. First pitch just misses. There's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. And now the count is even. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Turner, the runner at third. Crawford at first. 2 out of the inning. The 2-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Raleigh in the box here lets that one go for a ball. All loaded up here in the last half of the 3rd. That misses, and that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
And a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Count full.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So 2 down. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
On the ground. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Left-hand batter waits. Towards first. Raley. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Spencer Horwitz next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed.
Outside. Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Jimenez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Fought off foul. Two outs. Softly hit to third. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 1. Bottom of the fourth, and here's the first baseman, Luke Raley.
The first baseman, Luke Raley.
And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up into this point.
No ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 now.
That's the ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now one away.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. And that one pulled foul. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
The 0-2. And misses inside. And he deals. And delivers outside. The pitch. Now it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Justin Turner. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First offering, and it just misses. And that's through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch misses way outside. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Righty delivers, and he walked him.
Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
2 outs, runner at first. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. That one at the knees for a strike. Turner off of first with 2 away. Pitch
Ball,
misses.
that's out.
1-1.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swings through that.
1-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Stays alive. The 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the third out. Mariners leave one, and they trail it 4-1. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's the left fielder, number 9. The right-hander back to work. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That gets down for a hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, George Springer. Foul ball there. Springer, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Nobody out, runner at first. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Taylor Saucedo appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Thornton, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Off
That's
the
the
mark
ball.
there.
Outside.
2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and deals. This one high in the air to left center. Rosarena hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
The batter,
And now, Bo Bichette.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a good eye there.
That's a ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
here it comes. Runner takes off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's one way to quiet the crowd, and they add to the lead. It's 6-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. They go back to back, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And here comes Scott Service as he's ready to make a change on the mound. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Austin Vogt on to pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. And they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Robles makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Seattle, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs. Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one way inside. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one down.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Crawford stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Now a fly ball to right center. And George makes the grab. That's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 10,
Victor Robles will hit next. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1. Here's a chopper to short. Bichette tosses to first. Out number 3. Mariners are down in order. They're down 7-1. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. Here comes the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. The wind and the pitch. Just outside. And it's 2-2. And another ball.
Full count.
3-2 now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now Spencer Horwitz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch misses inside. Now 1-2. Swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Man at first. And now for the Jays, Leo Jimenez. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
And that skips in the dirt. The Blue Jays up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Safe at second with a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal of second base.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The left fielder, number 9.
Now the left fielder. And that's just foul. Man on second, 2 down. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Rojas makes the grab, and that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. Blue Jays 7 and the Mariners 1. Back at T-Mobile Park, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Gosman back to work. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough getting ready to go. The 1-0. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. 1 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. He's in there.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Rosarena in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runners are at the corners, one away. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 on, 1 out. And that's in the dirt. Full count now.
Count is full.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And now the DH, Justin Turner. And first offering is fouled off. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And on the mound in this one, Luis Castillo. What do you got on him, Chris?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
All right, ready to go here. And the batter now, George Springer. And a pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One and two now. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And another ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. In the air, out towards right center. Long run, nice grab. 2 down.
That is third.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Two outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Off the plate, and that's ball 1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. The pitch. In the air, right side. Makes his way towards it. Tracks it down for the out. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting this one, Kevin Gossman.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first, J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
J.P. Crawford.
The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Good job to fight that one off. One, two now. And there's a ball. That one hit to right. Springer there makes the catch. One down. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next offering is downstairs. Just missed. Line drive, base hit, right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Nabs it.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Julio.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls to the outfield, it is beautiful. Gossman throws over. Robles dives back in. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. One left for Seattle, scoreless after one. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Here's the 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Yeah. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The other way, makes the grab for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Addison Barger stands in now and watches strike one.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That one missed.
That's a ball.
No score here in the second. Strikes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Raley throws right, bats left. 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Just missed.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Left-hand batter waits. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
One down, base is empty.
Nope,
just
ball.
Missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Got him looking. And there's 2 down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So now Turner in on that right side. There's a line drive to left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. To third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's Josh Rojas. And a good eye there.
That's the ball.
And the right-hander deals. That one finds the zone. And now it's even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2 to count.
Polanco on its second with 2 down. And a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Flied to right his first time. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Kicks and fires. That one pushed foul. Not
One
even
ball, 2
close
strikes.
there. 1-2 to count. Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couple of singles back to back. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Victor Robles. Just missed. Fought off foul. The Mariners trying to break this one open. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that one.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And he deals. Slider misses outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Mariners 2 and the Jays nothing. Back in Seattle, now it's the rookie DH, Spencer Horwitz.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So up next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez. And it's fouled away. The M's up by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Outside low. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two out, space is empty. And another ball. Inside, just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Castillo checks over to first, and he's back. Here goes the runner. Pitch is low.
That's the ball.
And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one down the line, and it finds its way through for a hit. The throw into second. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Up and in. Ball 1.
1-0.
And the righty deals. And that's a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's second. The shortstop takes the ball. And the 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Full count.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Ground ball, left side. The throw to first, and Bichette is retired. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Jays push across a run on this double, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. As we go to the last of the third. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Gosman back to work.
One.
Swings and misses. It's
No
0-1.
ball, 1 strike.
Good eye in that spot. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. At the belt and fires. And that's 2-2. Too high. And another ball. Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Rodriguez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on at first with 1 gone.
No,
next is the speedy first baseman, Luke Raley. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fired to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Mariners 2 and the Blue Jays 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
The pitch.
That's the ball.
Fouled off left side. Right-hander kick steals. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's in the dirt. High fly ball down the left field line. Arozarena sizing this one up, and there's one down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. 0 for 1 so far. That's in there. And that is strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. That's a strike across the top of the zone. That one ripped. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. So he just clears the wall, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Barker batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
1 run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. To the right side. Polanco on to first, and the inning is over. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. 2-2 game. Back after this on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom 4, here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Here's Justin Turner. Doubled in his first AB. Right through there for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one just misses. And that's ball 2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Polanco in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Two down, nobody on. On a line, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. New inning getting started, and here is Spencer Horwitz. Ball one low.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. They have to figure out a way to hit the off-speed stuff because right now they've yet to get a single hit on anything other than a fastball.
The wind of the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Rodriguez drop step going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
So until they prove they can at least fight some of that off-speed stuff off, I'd imagine they're going to keep getting a steady diet of breaking balls, changeups, and the like.
Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. Just off the inside edge. Not close with that one. And now 3-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Full count.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Number 9 at the plate and takes high there. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game, and we're at the top of the 5th. Castillo will look to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw, safe.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Righty delivers. Just off the outside edge. 2 balls and a strike. Pickoff move to second. Jimenez back in on a dive. Jimenez, the runner at second with 1 away. Righty to the plate. Got him swinging. Now 2 out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate and fouled off. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. He powers that one out of here, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Bichette, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. 2 outs. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Taylor Saucedo appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Thornton also throwing. 2-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Castillo maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
The 3-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Raley settles under this one. Corrals it. And that is that. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Down the third baseman, Josh Rojas. The right-hander back to work. And there's the strike. Now the 0-1. And that's down and away. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. And now J.P. Crawford, 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The right fielder, number 10, Victor.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nobody left for Seattle. They trail it here, 4-2. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Trent Thornton
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Gilsiggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. In the dirt, and a count even 1-1.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure, for them they feel that they are right at home.
Polanco puts it away for the out, and there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Taylor Saucedo appears to be getting loose. Yo, one. Good eye right there. On a strike. The pitch. That one fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. It's in and out of his glove, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher,
Alejandro Kirk digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, and it just misses. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 2. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Cal Raleigh. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And that one almost hit him. And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. The Jays holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball there. And now 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
So 2 down now, and here is Luke Raley. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Goes down looking. Mariners go down quietly there. Still down by a count of 4-2. New pitcher for the Mariners, Taylor Saucedo.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger.
The third baseman, Addison Barger.
The line to kick the pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1-0.
To the right side, Polanco whips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Spencer Horwitz.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Spencer Horwitz. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Leo Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. Way high.
Wow.
And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two outs. That's to third, Rojas. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 2. Back back in Seattle, set for the last half of the seventh. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. The pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And here it comes. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Here comes a pitch.
Rescue.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Chad Green preparing to come on if needed. Swanson also getting ready. Kicks and deals. Pitch in the dirt. And the count is even 2-2. On its way to the corner. Springer drifts towards it. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
The batter, number 2.
Turner climbs in on that right side. That one's in there. And it's 0-1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
One down, base is empty. And it's 1-1. And a pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw to first, and Turner is retired.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. There's the swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Strike 2. Stays alive. The Blue Jays trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the righty deals. Up and in. It's 2-2. Bounce to third. Tosses across to first. And Polanco is out. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, number 52.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the left fielder, a strikeout and a walk. And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Here's the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. That's a little bit low. And misses. It's a strikeout. Here's George Springer. Can't forget the two-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. And the first offering is not close. Springer over at first with one away. Check on the runner, and Springer's in there safely. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. Coming on to pinch run for Toronto, number 36. The 1-0. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up in RBI. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And now the first. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
the center fielder, number 25.
So first and second with one gone. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
And now the 0-1. And that one upstairs. The Jays trying to break this one open. And we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. But no advance from the runners. Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Pulls that one foul. First and second, 2 down. On the ground right side. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. This to third. To second, Polanco. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's 5-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Now into the ball game on defense, number 36. He takes over in right.
Number 36.
Chad Green ready to go.
Schneider. Now pitching for Toronto. Number 57. Chad Green.
So digging in, Josh Rojas. The Mariners in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Crawford, the next to hit, takes outside.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
One down, base is empty.
Yeah.
Good eye in that spot.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
The Blue Jays leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Left-hand batter waits. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Varsho pulls it down. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 10. Victor Robles.
Now the number 2 hitter, Victor Robles. 1 for 3. That's out to center field. Varsho moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 59.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So now here's the DH, Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz.
The pitch. That one off the mark. Ball one.
1-0.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
So, man aboard. Now at the plate, Leo Jimenez. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Yimi Garcia appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. And it's fouled away. Right-hander kick steals. Jimenez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Pickoff move to second. Horwitz dives back in safely. Man at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's the left fielder.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. On the ground to third. Knocks it down. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get an out on the play. Now it's the right fielder. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Right through there for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And there's a ball. Two on, one out. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. Got it by him for the play.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bo Bichette. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Two on, 2 outs. And takes low for ball one. Now one miss.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That clips the corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
In the air out to center. Rodriguez heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. High to the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Mariners 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jordan Romano.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Romano, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a two-seamer. At the belt and fires. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Rodriguez stands in here, takes ball one low.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Right-handed reliever. And another ball. The M's trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Kicks and fires. Popped up. Jimenez makes the play, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Raley.
He's 2 outs away. And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Hard ground ball, base 9. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. To third, tag, got him.
In this situation with a single to right field, the runner at first cannot try to make it to third. You've got to get back into this ball game, and every base runner counts.
So they're down to their final out. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Right through there for a strike. The Jays trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The Mariners down to their final strike. On the ground. And foul ball. Two outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs, 9 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.